I am Swami's mom. My name is Bindu. I'm from Mauritius. And I just came from London a few weeks ago. I was living for 23 years, and I just came here. It was so fragile. Every month was in hospital, always in hospital. Most of the time spending in hospital. He was like, he look at you, but he's not there, like that. And how to take him hospital. And stay 1 week sometimes, few days sometimes. We were every month. He was very naughty. Like all small kids do naughtiness, it was like that. But very good, very helpful. Helped me for do everything. Around, do something, how to tie him the tree, and then do my job. At least he's safe. I have a small chair, so I put near the tree and tie with a chair sitting down, and then I can do something. Oh, have to cleaning, do everything in the house. He's small, but you have to tie him, but he was going around and around. You know how kids are. At least he's in front of me sitting down, so I know he's safe. But Tina was different. She got no problem with me because it was good doing sewing something, Tina. But this one was just prayers, 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 every time prayers, since small. Just prayers. Then we go to, it was small, and we go to wedding. He was sitting down with priest. He was doing the wedding, but he had to be there. And then he takes his kid out. He was showing the priest how to do these things. He's just supposed to know. But he was showing. He was sitting down there. We tried to move him, no. It was like 5 years something. He started understanding, 5 years. But when small, it was like that. But manifesting stuff was a little bit grown up and then start.
As soon as he will come back from school, he will run to the grandmother. Daddy, what do you need for prayers? So he will go to the shop, he will buy sandal sticks, he will buy camphor, he will come, and even evening prayer, it was the same. So for the evening prayers, he will be with the grandmother. Whatever the grandmother will be doing, he will do the same. He will repeat after him. And only then he will go to his mom to have his dinner after praying. And early morning, prayer first, and then he will go to school.
I was taking all the kids who were not staying in the class, was doing prayers outside, and was getting report every time with teachers.
Like during the weekends, he will ask all of us to gather together, and then we will do like small pujas together. There was like 4 of us, and he will prepare prasad. He will prepare prasad for us. And we will do yagna, like in a small space. And I remember my mom used to be so angry at us. She will scold us and she will say, one day you will burn the house because he will perform like yagnas and everything.
One day I left him at home with Tina. I always was dancing her small dress. Before born, I make small dress. He was wearing the small dress and dancing, eyes like 10 here, was dancing. And one day was out, he made fire in my house.
I could hear his mom chasing him, running after him. He just came to my grandma and said, Daddy, hide me. Grandma, hide me. Then my mother-in-law just intervened. What happened? He said, I didn't do anything. He just put the house on fire. So he put the sandal stick and the whole curtain was burning. And the mom was outside doing washing. When she came here, the whole curtain was burning and he was not there. So through the sandal stick, he almost put fire in the house. So, and he said, I didn't do that. It's a sandal stick. It's God. It's a prayer. He didn't do that. So he was just hiding behind his grandmother.
Curtain was burned completely. When he came back, Tina was scared, but both together was playing like that. Just praise under the curtain. But his play was only prayers. Such a way he was praying. Wasn't prayers, nothing.
And it happened many times. The school van, the school bus were there, horning for Guruji to come, but he was still in his doing his prayers, and he was shouted so many times by his mom. So go to school, hurry up, go to. But for him, it was important to finish the prayers and then to go to school.
And go to school, and then start saving his money, small things, only for God. Buy only for God. Kids buy something here to there. No, he only for God. Small God or whatever. Small dress. Only for God stuff. Kids ask you for toys, he never. So all was teasing, Hari Om, like teasing him because he was a praying boy. All teasing him. And then after that, it started become like that. They come to apologize. They all came to apologize.
When everything started was sometimes in 1992, and he would ask my mom. My mom never used to believe in God or go to temple. It was like once in a year. And then he asked my mom to read a book. It was something about vibhutis and everything. And then my mom read about that. And then something happened to her. She said, let me try and check if there's anything like this is happening to here in the house.
Tina ran to my place, Tina, his sister. She ran to my place telling me, come back, come quickly, my mom is calling for you. When I went to the place, his mom was in tears. She was brooming the house. The broom was in her hand and said, you see, what happened to my house? You have been tolerating, just encouraging him to do prayers. See what happened to my house. I said, what happened? She said, just see everywhere vibhuti coming.
Everywhere in the house, everywhere. From his hand, everywhere vibhuti was coming, all colorful. But we was not understanding what is it. For us also was difficult. If you know all sister, never happened, never saw in your life. Maybe he also was not understanding. It was coming for him. But the whole my house was, even my hair was so vibhuti. You can't even comb your hair, it's so mad, like touching.
Then I said, it's good for you, you don't pray. Because she was you don't pray, maybe God is manifesting, and that's why it happened. He said, no, come inside, come and have a look inside. So when I went to Guruji's room, he was sitting there in his room on his bed. I could see all the pictures, whatever the pictures, and he had in his room, it was full of vibhuti and kumkum. Then I looked at him. I said, why did you do that? He just looked at me, the innocence in the eyes. I did nothing. I'm just getting ready to go to school. She was in a deplorable state. She was crying like a mad, weeping. I think it was the end of the world for her. So I said to her, Mom, okay, just keep cool. Maybe your room is safe. Nothing happened in your room. When we went in her room, she almost collapsed. She had a clock in the room. The clock was full of vibhuti. There was a big photo frame of roses, nice photo from her. She bought it recently, I think. It was full of kumkum and vibhuti, and said, "Oh my God, what I'm going to do!"
In his room, we could see like a drawing with vibhuti on the wall. One day you can see just the lines, and then the next day the colors orange, and then you can see the photo of Shidi Baba sitting on the rock. Don't know how it happened. Like Shidi Baba was like a photo of someone like drawing a Shidi Baba photo on his wall.
At first time when vibhuti started coming out, not understanding, we know what is it. And then one of our neighbor, old lady came. Sometimes you feel to tell somebody. And then I said, Auntie, I saw something, don't tell anybody. And then when she went, my God, that day that much people start coming, whole Mauritian people, whole. And that time was so difficult for us.
It all started from there. People keep coming all the time. Loads of people coming to see.
But I was stop praying. I was telling me stop praying. But how we can stop? He's different. We're not understanding. We also was not understanding. But when I started material things, jewelries, everything, that day I was so happy. Everyone come in my house. Everyone get something, lingam, everything, every day. My house was a museum. Yeah. Liha was not life for us. People was around always, whole, like full of people every day, since morning to night. It was difficult for us.
Like people keep coming at home all the time, looking for him, asking for him to help them if they were sick, and he never said no. He would see all the people. He would like personally. He would just see the people, take care of them. He would never say no. He would never turn someone away. He was all the time ready to help. And then he told my mom that I'll have to go. I'll have to help. People need me. I'll have to leave.
But he's born like that, what you can do? If you know from the start, he is special. For me, he's a kid. So he's a kid for me. But I was scared we're going to burn everywhere or burn himself. But he was happy, always happy. But I was stop praying. I was telling me stop praying.
My mom always say one thing when I was small. And I was saying, Mom, you don't pray to God. I said, yes, I pray, but I don't like to disturb him. And you should not disturb him also. He have better things to do. And as time goes, I was always wondering, oh my goodness, But she was right in a way.
But understands and also want to see. One day, lady came with one picture. I don't know which god was. I can't remember. He came, and then I said to my son, just bless a picture and give her back, because we had too many pictures at home. And when he took the picture just to bless, one become two. And was just running behind her. Don't tell anybody.
she was scared a bit. Like she didn't want, like she knows how it's like people coming and going. She didn't want all this. But then at the end she had to accept everything. She had to accept everything. She accepted it.
Everyone comes, he take lingam, and some people is not around, and swallow it again. Suppose it's for you, yeah, you are not around, and takes a lingam, he swallow it again back. Was swallowing again, and when people who supposed to get came out, I'm going to give him. It was often like that. You think it's easy to take big lingam to swallow? Not big like that. And swallow it back again. Too many stuff. You can't explain people. They're not going to believe you. But all this happened in front of us. But some people was talking against him while I was suffering. Do you not believe? Don't talk, my son.
It was in April, 22nd April 1994.
1994.
No, 1996. 1996. 22nd April. In the month of April. Then since that day, Guruji stopped schooling everything. And on that Sunday when he said, I will give satsang today, so he made some announcement. Then he said, okay, now from now on, he will just let go of his normal casual wear. He will, and oh my God, that day his mom cried a lot. She cried a lot. She said, oh, what will happen to you? What will happen to your studies? You won't wear trousers? You won't. He said to her, Mom, no, you don't have to worry. I'm happy like that. During the second week, I remember one day when I came back from work, I saw my son Manish running like a mad. Then I said, what happened? He said, it's finished. He's no more. I was shocked. I said, what happened to him? He said, he's no more. He's not here. I ran to his room. He was just lying straight like a dead on the bed. So we were just praying and his mom was in tears. Then he came out from Samadhi. It was his first Samadhi. He came up from his Samadhi. Then he said to his mom, and myself, my mother-in-law and others, he said, I wanted to go to Golwalk to leave you all here. You imagine a 14-year child, 14-year boy telling like that. Then he said to his mom, I heard you people crying a lot. And he described what he saw in Vaikuntha. He said, I could hear you people crying a lot. He heard his mom crying and everybody were crying. Then he had to come back. He said, I came because of you.
You can't explain. Even at work, my place here, never said to anybody, oh, my son is so special. I never said, I'm not going to believe you. Never said. Never said somebody, oh, my son is special, son, I got. So going to everyone is special for some mother, no? No, never said.